All right, you mentioned the Mariners. You were up in Seattle.
Oh, yes.
Just real quick. Yesterday, the A's walked off the Mariners. Shea Langoliers hit his second home run, deck shot to lead off the ninth inning for the win over the Mariners. At one point, the Mariner announcers were talking about the A's future because that's the last game the Mariners will play, conceivably, in Oakland. So it's Aaron Goldsmith and Mike Blowers. Mike Blowers used to play. Here's some of the things they were saying about the A's move to Sacramento.
Some cards for him and some other people. And he said, Mike, I want to give you my business card. And I said, okay. And he handed me a toothbrush.
Did you tell him that we're never coming back here again?
We talked about that, actually.
Do you have a branch in Sacramento?
It sounds like parking's going to be a problem in Sacramento.
That might not be the only problem.
Yeah.
We'll see. 1 ball and 2 strikes. These are the final 4 games the Mariners will play here at the Coliseum. Final month for A's baseball here. They're moving to Sacramento. Of course, they're hoping to eventually move to Las Vegas, but they'll be in Sacramento for years. Number of years before then.
Sounds like parking is going to be a problem in Sacramento. That might not be the only problem.
What's he mean? What's he mean by that? He need to explain himself.
Aaron who?
That was Aaron Goldsmith, I believe. Yeah.
Who's that?
Yeah, he's a play-by-play guy. All they're saying is it's a minor league facility. That's all they're saying.
Oh, is that all?
They're not talking about Sacramento per se. They're talking about they're going to be playing Major League Baseball in the minor league ballpark.
Aaron Goldsmith.
They're making fun of the whole thing, talking about Vegas. They're supposed to go to Vegas. There hasn't even been one shovel of dirt moved in Vegas.
Right. I'm looking this guy up, Aaron Goldsmith.
Keep my name out your mouth.
Probably ain't never been to Sac. You don't know nothing about Sacramento.
Oh, you think there's a little more to that? Think it's a little more pointed? That might not be the only problem they have in Sacramento.
Yeah, I don't know what's. Yeah, I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. It's like, why you gotta try and denigrate and put down Sac? You know.
I'm not sure he is,
but we're going to take everything personally.
I know. I can tell you've been here a long time now because that's what we do in Sacramento. Right? Yes.
Aaron Goldsmith, that's Yahoo. I never heard of this guy.
I'll tell you what, Jay, the A's are playing some pretty good baseball right now.
Doing their thing.
Yeah.
I know caller Frank is, I guarantee we told him right now, 916-339-1140, he'd tell you, they're going to knock the Astros out of the playoffs, as he said before, and they'll win the division next year, which I guess is, happy hunting. But they are playing ball. Butler is tearing a patch out the ball right now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like he started this month, June, with 2 home runs. He's got 20 already.
Yeah.
I mean, he's doing his thing, man. Like he's a good ball player. But the tough part, fellas, for me is the A's, and we talk about this. They do this. They tease you, and then come next year, they'll figure out a way not to even bring back 5 of these guys,
But they're almost too young to do that.
They
do
are.
that
They
when
are.
a guy, he's like arbitration eligible or something.
Truth.
We can't pay him. These guys are still so young. They're not making much money. You saw it. Steph Curry, when his extension kicks in, he makes, $63 million a year? That's more than the A's. The A's are making right now.
Yes. Unbelievable. And when I look at it, fellas, they're only 15 back.
Only
like
that the
Aaron Goldsmith right now
in the division, like behind the Astros. Like that's a banner year for the A's, right? I'm looking at
it's not.
No, come on, Jay.
It's improvement.
It's improvement.
Yeah.
The Angels are worse than them. Like, think about this.
I'm not saying much.
The Central, AL Central. I saw this stat the other day. The AL Central, as a division, I don't know, you guys probably saw this, 38 games below 500.
But aren't there like 3 teams that have winning records in the division?
4 teams outside of the White Sox are bringing everybody down. Jay, they could be 48 and a half behind like the White Sox are, but they're not, man. 15 is solid.
It is. And what they're going to do, and we might be, the timing might be perfect for us right here in Sacramento.
Mm-hmm.
We know the A's are good for having a 3-4 year run. They're, as Whitey's pointed, their guys are under contract. They're not they haven't hit the 6-year arbitration mark. And then next thing you know, once they start to trickle towards that 6th year, then it just becomes, okay, we're trading everybody off. But this looks like to be, their battery pack for the next 2 or 3 years.
I like talk about it. They're excited. The players are excited. Yeah. Might just work out.
But the question becomes, how do they add the firepower Because you
they
still
won't.
need one or two more pieces.
Yeah, you need some bats. They're not going to add.
So what are we getting excited for then?
Brent Rooker.
Okay.
That's what we're getting excited about. Yeah. The good news just keeps coming today for the 49ers. We'll take a closer look at Trent Williams' new deal, his shiny new deal when we come back to Sactown Sports.
Keegan Murray, play